Hello everyone from the city of Dubai. I'm here visiting a friend. I was his best man at his wedding. I don't know what he is to me because, English language has a different view of bestmanship. In Serbian it's simply kum, same as for baptism, and kums enjoy a whole lot of respect between each other. So my kum Veljko moved here with his wife Tijana, and they invited me to stay over here. Now, if you know anything about me, it's that I'm absolutely terrified of plane flight. Yeah, that sounds weird, but yeah, I'm absolutely terrified of flying. Of course, travel to here went absolutely without a hitch, as you can clearly tell. I'm still alive, and it's interesting because we had a couple of scares at the Belgrade airport in the last couple of weeks. First, this plane actually damaged its gas tank during a takeoff. It hit a lamppost. By all accounts, those people should be dead. However, thank God, the pilot who actually caused the accident managed to land the plane safely, but it was pretty bad. And the interesting thing is that at about the time that was happening, I had a nightmare that had a lot of similar elements, in the sense of I dreamed that I was with my mother and sister in a plane. We were about to crash. I distinctly remember I was worried about the plane wing hitting a lamppost. However, the wing sort of went through it, and we crashed in an open field. However, none of us got as much as a scratch. We got out of the plane, waited for a bus to pick us up in that valley, in that field, and when it did, it took us to Hesse in Germany. And this plane that, thank God, landed safely was actually meant for Düsseldorf. So, I was like, is this clairvoyance? No, this is demonic. Like, what's the point of this except to literally terrify me? And for the entire day, I was, absolutely, I was a little bit unhinged. So anyway, I come here, the airport is something else, and everything here is something else. This is the secret fifth thing, As I go through Dubai, and yes, this is the view from our apartment window. This place is like if you gave someone an unlimited amount of money to make a city, and I think it's beautiful. A lot of people might say that it's kitsch, it's over the top, and I could see all of that. However, none of my biases that I expected here proves to be correct. If you're a woman, you can, and a lot of them do, go outside unveiled, and some of them in quite revealing clothes. You sort of can practice your religion, not as openly, but there is this sort of grid of non-Muslim worship places, and one of them belongs to the Orthodox Church. I mean, as a collective, there is a separate Russian Orthodox Church because the Russian community here is so huge. However, the rest of us have one church where different Orthodox communities switch places and serve liturgies. So because of that reason, the liturgy this week will be served on Monday, so next week, because I think there are too many liturgies for Sunday, so Sunday liturgies move to Monday. So that's one of the specificities, and that grid, you have an Anglican church, Catholic church, a Hindu temple, but Buddhist temple, I don't know how they're called, so I apologize for the lack of terminology. Here you can get pork, you can get alcohol. Of course, they're much pricier, and usually sort of separate in the sense of but still you can get them. You're not supposed to criticize the politics, but considering how people live here, I mean, there's really not much to criticize. this city was made for traffic. This isn't what it's called, 15-minute city. This isn't a walker city. If you don't have a car here, I mean, there's metro, you can and would survive. However, you would be, I believe, severely hampered in your attempts to navigate the city, because again, everything is so focused on cars. The streets here, I have no idea how to navigate them. Like if there's a turn, eventually that turn will split into 3 different parallel turns, and pray to God you know which one to pick at an instance. And oftentimes people even who are born here have issues navigating them. However, the metro works perfectly. There are traffic jams, which is expected from a city that's sort of traffic based. What else? Yesterday my Kuma, she went to test cars that her company will obtain for her. I've never been, and probably never will be, in such expensive cars. I don't know what types they were. No, wait. It was Peugeot 5008, and the first one she drove was Taurus something. Those were fancy cars, and in these car salons we saw what's called Bugatti. You would see it's an exceptionally expensive car. On Twitter, people told me that it's up to 1 million English pounds, and that it can reach the speeds of 400 kilometers per hour. So yeah, it's faster than a tornado. And I posted a pic of it and pledged to my Patreon, I need this, and people immediately started playing with Boy and Tate. I like that. A lot of skyscrapers here have the company name of the construction company. Actually, you can see it right above my head. It's Emaar. It's probably the strongest one, and there's the second strongest, and then there are 2 that are sort of more low-key. And these companies really like to put their huge logos on a lot of buildings that they build. What's interesting here is the addresses. So there are no street names or numbers, but every building has a name, and that is how you send stuff to people here. Everything here breathes with luxury, expensiveness. This is a city of pleasure and shopping, essentially. I've been to 2 malls briefly, and from what I could gather, you could essentially spend weeks in them and you couldn't explore them all. So it's simply, something else. I've been to the beach, didn't have the chance to actually bathe because the waves were so... I honestly think that if I actually went into the waters, a current would simply drag me away like a riptide, So yeah, I avoided that. Yeah, and that's that. This city is, a jewel. Again, I understand if some people don't like it, but it's that. So sorry for the I generally don't post like this vlog type of posts, but I think that this warranted an episode of its own. So bye.